Okay, these are two very successful and innovative projects. However, there were also serious problems with both projects, and these need to be considered alongside the success stories. When they opened, both Hong Kong Airport and Heathrow Terminal 5 suffered from serious IT failures. Now, I'd like to relate these failures to a number of questions raised by Professor Bent Flueberg of the Said Business School at the University of Oxford. Flueberg has identified a number of negative characteristics of major infrastructure projects. And this slide outlines these characteristics, which I'd like to run through now. First, Flueberg argues that most major infrastructure projects involve risk. This is because they have long periods of preparation and planning. And also, they're very complex. Put simply, in most projects like this, a lot of things can go wrong. Second point, the technology and design of these projects are non-standard. They've been developed for one particular project. They may be innovative, but they're also unusual. So most of the time, they're not tried and tested. Flueberg's third point is that there are many different groups of people involved. The architects, construction companies, governments, shareholders, and so on. So there are often competing interests in terms of decision-making and planning and management of the project. Fourth, there is what Flueberg calls lock-in. Now, by this, he means that the main idea of the projects is decided at a very early stage, and alternative choices and options often are not looked at or analysed. All the planning is focused on the chosen project and its design, so other alternatives, which may be better, are not considered. Number 5. The details and size of the project can also change. For example, technology may change, or customers may come up with new requirements. Okay, point 6. Statistical evidence shows that most projects don't take account of unplanned events. Now, obviously unplanned events can't be predicted, but the point is they're going to happen. And project teams need to make sure they have extra time and money available in case something unexpected happens. This is known as contingency planning. Flueberg also refers to misinformation, the wrong information, in other words. This is very common in big projects, and this misinformation is mainly about the costs, about the benefit, and about risks. For example, it may be in some people's interest to underestimate the cost of construction, and this can lead to problems. So, all these factors that Flueberg talks about can result in what he calls cost overruns and benefit shortfalls. What this means, in simple terms, is that more is promised, less is delivered, and the whole project costs more than was planned. Okay, I'd like now to look again at Hong Kong Airport and Heathrow Terminal 5 and see how Flueberg's points about risk apply to these two projects.